Tackle junkies, what's going on, fellas? Do appreciate you guys clicking on the video. It's nice to have you back. Hopefully you guys seen the spinnerbait video, which is part 1 of this 2-part series here. Got to the lake, the east side was set up perfect for the spinnerbait. Wind was coming out of the northwest. Like I said, we're pretty much in fall here in the Midwest. We've got a wind blowing. Like I said, it was set up perfect for the spinnerbait. Now we're here on the west side. Obviously the wind's not hitting the bank over here just because the wind's coming out of the northwest. So like the majority of the bank here is pretty calm. So we're going to hit this bank with the crankbait. And we're just gonna work it all the way down to the marina. Like I said, we worked the east side, pretty much down from the almost to the dam to the bridge here. We didn't go on the far north end, but like I said, we're gonna work the square bill all the way down to the marina and see what bait catches more fish. Again, if you haven't seen the spinnerbait video, definitely check it out. I'll be linked down below. I'll probably switch off back and forth from the red craw and the gizzard shad just to see which one will produce better, but it'll be a square bill that we're going to throw for the rest of the day. I gotta leave here around 3 or so. It's noon. It took me about 2.5 hours to cover that section of the lake, so it should take me about the same to cover this section on the way back. So let's see what the old square bill can do. Now really a video that I made, actually I made it yesterday. I'm sure you guys seen that video as well. And I was shallow cranking in that video, which maybe I caught, I don't know, 6 or 7 that day. I caught one decent one. One was a keeper, the rest are all short. But I did pretty decent that day as well. Well, if you want to call that decent. Decent for me. But so actually I did pretty good on a square bill yesterday. So I would say I caught, you know, better fish today on the spinnerbait, but we're going same day. We're coming up to the little pocket here where I caught my 6-pounder, which I'll link that down below. If you haven't seen that, check that out. It was on the Bomber Square A. Oh. Tagged it, he tagged it. Looks like you got both hooks. You look like you're good. Make sure they're hooked good before you flip them. All right, not bad, not bad. Bad at all. Tagged it pretty good too. All right. First one on a square bill, not a giant pounder, but that's one. Time for a little chit chat. Shallow cranking, Xcite baits, XB1 square bill. Awesome little square bill here, guys. Got a tungsten rattle in it, like a 1-knocker. Weight transfer system, great casting square bill. But if you guys seen the last video, which is actually from today, you know, we were on the far side of the lake, wind-blown side, catching a good amount of fish on the spinnerbait. Okay, we had, like I said, we had wind over there. I was fishing wind-blown banks. Okay. Over here, I'm not having the same outcome. Okay, sun's up. No shade over here. The wind is coming out of the west, so all this here is protected, so there's really no wind hitting this area, okay? We haven't seen really any shad on this side of the lake either. All the action was on the wind-blown side. I know a lot of guys don't like to fish in the wind, you know? I mean, basically, it's not that much fun. If you have like a 20-mile-an-hour wind blowing, I mean, I'm gonna hide from the wind too, just because it really is, it's a pain to fish. You really can't fish anything on the bottom. You have no feel just because you have that big bow in your line. So not too many guys like to fish in the wind, okay? That being said, you always hear guys say, the wind is your friend. And guys, that really couldn't be more true. You know, like I said, that is the active side of the lake right now. And I don't believe that the wind is really blowing the shad around, but what the shad eat is getting blown around. Okay, what the bait fish eat is getting blown around. Okay, so then the shad follow, then the bass follow. That's my take on it. But like I said, we haven't seen any shad over here at all. And we're not catching any fish either. Okay, so it's a little tip for you guys. You know, don't run from the wind. The wind truly is your friend. It may not be that much fun to fish in, but you can almost pinpoint where some fish are going to be in windy conditions. Again, when the sun's bright like it is now, no cloud cover, no wind, you can kind of pick out where fish could be as well, because they're going to be in the shady areas and things like that. But like I said, on a wind-blown bank, I mean, fish could usually be stacked up in there where it's going to be one fish here and there in the sun. So I don't know, spinnerbait versus crankbait. Spinnerbait may whip the crankbait today. Now, if I took the crankbait over on the east side, that could be a game changer. But again, I'm not going to take the spinnerbait on the west side here just because there's no wind. And the deal with the spinnerbait, it's so flashy. It's so, I mean, put it this way, it doesn't look like a shad at all. Okay, they're seeing the flash and, you know, the wire arm and all that. Again, it doesn't look real. That's why you always hear in clear water guys burning spinnerbaits, because they got to reel them as fast as they can, you know, just because they don't want the bass to get a good look at them. Well, in stained and muddy water, you don't have to reel them that fast. Do we have a fish on here? Could be a little guy. All right, there we go. Oh, he's gonna jump off. Nope, he didn't. We unhook this monster real fast. Oh, you ain't coming off there. You got 2 hooks. Oh wait, maybe you will. Chill. We don't want this video to turn into a getting a hook out of your hand video. There it is, little bass. Little bass. Xcite baits. Square bill. Again, I'll link them down below, guys. Definitely check those out. But like I was saying, when you're fishing stained and muddy water, it's not necessary to burn them that fast, but still they can get a better look at them. So with a little bit of wind, cloud cover, low light conditions, they can't see them as well. So again, that's why I really wouldn't throw the spinnerbait on this side, just because we don't really have any wind, no cloud cover. They can see that spinnerbait really good. So that's why I choose the square bill on this side here. Could be a better fish here. Oh man, I don't think it's that big. Can't see how he's hooked though. How are you hooked? You look like you got it pretty good. You look like you got it pretty good. There we go. Easy, buddy. Easy, buddy. We don't need any hooks in our fingers. Where the pliers at? There we go. Not a bad one. Might be, I don't know, 1.75 pounds, 1.5 pounds maybe. Not bad though. Not bad. All right. Yeah, we really haven't seen any shad at all on this side. Like 0 shad. They're all on that wind-blown side. Of course, there's still going to be fish on this side, but the active fish. Here, I get a fish while I'm saying there's not fish over here. This could be a good fish. Oh, he's only got 1 hook. This ain't good. He's not that big. Only got the back hook. I flip him in here fast. Oh, he got another hook in him before the flip. He made me look like a fool. Here, I'm saying ain't no fish over here. It's all right. I'll take it. You're not a giant, but Decent fish. Hey, 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 hey. You guys are determined today to get a hook in my finger. A little blood on you from that free lip piercing you got. There we go, another pounder, not bad. It's a fish though. There we go. But what I was kind of saying though, I'm not really saying there's not fish over here. I believe there's going to be more fish on that wind-blown side, but you never know. Today could prove me wrong. That's a decent one now. No, it ain't. We got one hook in him. And you might have two. Get in here. Get in here. Get up in here. Ooh. Don't you do that. Don't you do that. There we go. Little joker there. We do have bigger fish on the spinnerbait. 4 to 5 fish on the square bill. Again, I don't remember what was on the spinnerbait. It could have been 7 or 8 fish. Still big fish though. Big fish is on that spinnerbait. Again, guys, I'm referring to the same day today, but it's actually 2 videos for you. So make sure you go back and watch my spinnerbait video. You notice too though, we don't have the wind block here. So I did catch 2 here really with that little bit of ripple. So that wind definitely helps out. Well guys, spinnerbait got it done today. It caught more fish, more species, and bigger fish. Now, can I have took the square bill to the east side of the lake today and caught the same fish? Good chance, okay, good chance. But could I have took the spinnerbait to the west side and caught the same or bigger fish? Probably not. You know, with the spinnerbait, like I said earlier, you know, you need some sort of, you know, low light, cloud cover, wind, something to help camo the bait. Even in stained and muddy water, sometimes all that flash can be overwhelming. You just do better with a spinnerbait. Like I said, in those conditions, low light, a little bit of wind, a little bit of chop is perfect for a spinnerbait. Again, that's why we did so well, I believe, on the east side there. But I still believe I could have done just as good with the square bill on that side of the lake in the morning. But, you know, not many fish in this video. Hopefully you guys will go back and watch the first part of the video of the spinnerbait catches. I'll make sure I link them down below. But hopefully this video will help you out, maybe give you an idea where you can toss certain baits, you know, when and why and things like that. So, but I'll go ahead and link my spinnerbait video down below as well as how to fish a spinnerbait. Again, check the links down below. I'll link the Xcite baits down below as well. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Smash the thumbs up. Thanks for watching, guys, and we will see you guys on the next one.